Hello everyone, I just want to share something with you. I have a friend, this is Andrew Carnegie, I have a friend who at the Toastmasters meeting was telling me that their friends are not supportive of their entrepreneurial ambitions. And their friends are saying, hey, look, basically he wants to be a fashion designer and his friends are saying, hey, you can't do that. You need all this social networking. Everyone's trying to do this. Don't even bother. And this person was shocked that their friend would be so unsupportive. And guess what? That friend is absolutely 100% mistaken. That person can become whatever he wants. Now, when someone is telling you to get real with your ambitions, your desires, what they are really saying is, look at the average. It's realistic to be average. But here's the kicker. You don't need to do any effort at all to be average. You need to be in harmony with the universe to be more than average. This is Andrew Carnegie. I'm going to show you some examples. This is Andrew Carnegie. Surplus wealth is a sacred trust which its possessor is bound to administer in his lifetime for the good of the community. Now, Andrew Carnegie, he started in poverty in Scotland, in deep poverty, and he became the richest man in the world in his time with steel. And he was doing this charity work. This is charity work, but this is also how you become a billionaire, by serving people. You become a billionaire by serving a billion people, essentially. And he never changed this view. This was his view for his whole life. Now, if he had thought that it was being realistic to stay poor, he would have stayed poor. But he saw opportunity, and he decided to become realistic in another way. He was optimistic. Optimism is not being average. Some people think being realistic is being average. You know, that's kind of what it is. But you can be realistic and above average. This is Clive Palmer, a famous Australian billionaire. He made his billions in mining. He said he was living in a tent for 20 years in the desert, looking for mining claims and looking for iron ore. After becoming a billionaire, he decided to become a politician, and he spectacularly won all these seats. And I remember he was on TV with his Palmer United Party, and an famous Australian commentator on Channel 9 was telling him, "Come on, Clive, be realistic. You won't even win one. You might even win one or two seats." And he was saying, "No, I'm going to win. I'm going to win heaps. I'm going to win at least 10." And from memory, he actually won quite a few seats, and everyone was shocked. And he said, "I didn't become a billionaire by listening to people." Again, Andrew Carnegie, in his office, he's got all his filing cabinets, etc. He was quite a thinker, and he thought the best way to serve the world is to build libraries. So he actually retired young, and he dedicated most of his life to building libraries everywhere and funding them. And I think he did the right thing. And those libraries went on to teach so many people and give us our modern world. This is Cornelius Vanderbilt. If someone had told him to be realistic at a young age, he would have stayed working on a steamship in poverty, which is where he started. Instead, he built a steamship empire and made a new reality. If someone went to him as a rich man and told him, hey, you could get poor if you're not careful with your investments, he might say to them, "Hey, be realistic, will you? Realism is where you are, but it's not where you want to go." This is Einstein. His teacher said, "You'll never amount to anything." So his teacher was telling him, "You won't even be average." What kind of a teacher was that? That wasn't a teacher. But he became above average because he was being realistic to himself, not realistic to the average. One of the Rockefellers, I'm not sure which one this is, but the senior Rockefeller said, I would rather, if I had $100, I'd rather employ 99 people and give them $1 each and keep $1 for myself than make $100 with my own work. And all he did was expand this philosophy into literally $1 trillion. If you calculate the money he would have made in today's dollars, the money he did make, he would have been a trillionaire. And his Standard Oil was broken up. Back to Carnegie. Guys, thank you very much. And just the thing I really want to convey is optimism can take you places. Enthusiasm can take you places. Being realistic gives you nothing. So stop being realistic, start being enthusiastic and excited and optimistic. Thanks very much. I'll talk to you soon.